What's up everyone? We are actually done moving. It's been about 3-4 weeks now, a month, since we've been in our new apartment, so that's a good thing. We've been super busy, so it was hard for me to start making videos and stuff, but now we're kind of settled in. Our room is super messy. You can't see it. I'm not gonna show you. It's super embarrassing. Anyways, yeah, so what happened the past 2 or 3 weeks to a month? I made a big decision. I hope I didn't make the wrong decision. So my thing was, I was kind of tired of bringing like 3 cameras. I was tired of bringing like my Nikon D750, my D5600, and my film camera. And that put a huge toll on my back and my neck. I've been having like all these aches and stuff. So the solution was to try to invest in a mirrorless camera, since that's a lot lighter than a DSLR. So once Black Friday came around, our local camera shop had the Sony a7 Mark II on sale. Basically, what I did was I traded my D750 and my lenses for a Sony a7 Mark II. I felt super sad. I was extremely sad because the D750 was absolutely amazing, phenomenal camera. Even for its age, still widely used today. Still a great camera to use if you're getting into, you know, photography. You want a full frame camera. I highly suggest starting out with the Nikon D750. So now, since the Sony a7 II is good with both photography and videography, for at least the things that I'm doing, it made the choice a lot more easier for me to do that upgrade, or not really an upgrade, I guess a switch. Now, with that being said, I'm able to walk around lightly now whenever I go out on shoots. So I'll only be traveling with a film camera and my Sony camera, mirrorless camera. Is such a significant difference when in terms of weight and stuff. I've never used a camera with an electronic viewfinder before, but it's fun. It's definitely something to get used to. So I'm filming this on my Nikon D5600 right now, so I'll make the switch. Get ready. Ready? Let's go. All right. So we are now filming on the Sony a7 II. You know what? I'm loving it so far. I actually really like this camera a lot. I feel like I made the right decision. Hopefully, I am almost 100% satisfied. I recently just ordered a new lens for it, Sigma Art 1.4 lens. So it comes on Thursday, I hope. The only thing that I don't like about this camera is that the screen, it only tilts. It doesn't actually flip out, and you know, you wouldn't be able to see yourself, but that's fine, that's whatever. The reason why I wanted to make this video was because a friend of mine gifted me a random film camera for my birthday, and it's this bad boy right here. Look at this. It's the Kodak Signet 35. Old camera, I'll tell you that much. It's built around the 1950s. I think 1951, sold throughout until like 1960. The glass was Kodak's top of the line lens that they use. It's a Kodak Ektar lens. It stops all the way down to 3.5 and goes all the way up to f/22, which is pretty good. The only thing about this camera, it only has, I think, 4 shutter speeds, which is bulb, 25, 50, 100, and 300. I guess technically 5, if you want to consider bulb shutter speed. Technically it is. It's technically a rangefinder camera, which is pretty neat. I don't know too much about it since I just got it, but what I wanted to do was take it out, you know, when it's daytime, but now that it's winter and I don't get off of work till like 3:30, by the time I get home and go out, you know, around downtown, it's already gonna be sunset. This isn't really like a review video, it's more of a first impression. I'll probably follow up with a review afterwards, and we'll see where this goes, but this is a pretty dope camera. Yeah, we'll take this out for a spin. I'll put some film inside it right now, and then we'll go out and test it out and see how it goes. All right. All right, now we have film inside it. Let's go take it out to shoot. So I hope you guys like those images, but before we get started, my lens finally came, and I gotta tell you, the images that this produced, I was absolutely blown away. I'll show you guys a couple of examples, maybe in my next video. We'll see. Let's switch this out because right now I'm using the kit lens. Alright, so now we're using Signet 35mm 1.4 lens. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the big difference in image quality. Now there's bokeh. You know, that's something that everyone likes. So using this camera was actually really fun. The images it produced was actually, I was really impressed. The only thing that kind of not really annoyed me, but I had kind of an issue with, because I'm a forgetful person. It's a bit of a process to fire an exposure on this camera. The first thing you would have to do is just wind it up, obviously, and then there's this lever right here next to the lens, on the left side of the lens, that you push down, and that cocks the shutter. And then you would press the exposure or the shutter button right here, and you would fire. Also, it was kind of hard for me to focus, only because the viewfinder was kind of hazy, so it was very difficult to see, and having a very small viewfinder didn't help. But for the images that were in focus, they were actually quite sharp. I was super shocked. I was surprised, especially the image with the chairs, the lawn chairs. If you guys ever come around this camera, I highly recommend, you know, getting it and just shooting around with one just for the heck of it, because it's something different than your everyday rangefinder and SLR. Cool, and well, hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.